Alright. Seed tests, and we're done. So do I guess I just go from here, right? I have to look up the answers. Wow, this is the worst website of all time. That's what I like to see. Okay. So do you guys want to try to answer these, or you want me to just fly through them? It could probably be fun to do them. Also, we have a bad dad joke. Did you read about the guy who got killed falling into a machine at the glasses factory? Really made a spectacle of himself. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He literally got turned into spectacles. Someone needs to edit these so that they're dad jokes. Galbadian soldiers don't use magic. No. Weapons can be remodeled into more powerful models at the junk shop. Yes. No. Yeah, no. Casting slow over haste will cancel haste and return the target status to normal. No. You encounter more enemies in the forest than the plains on the world map. Yes? Yes. When elemental defense goes over 100%, that element's damage will be absorbed. Yes. The garden exists only in Balamb. No. There are no bombs in the fire cavern. No. Each GF can learn different abilities. Yes. Junk shops sell weapons. No. Oh, yeah. You can cast the GF you drew instead of stock. No. Yes. Magic listed in Selfie's limit break is magic she owns. No. If a GF is hardly used or has low compatibility with party members, it may leave your party. No. Party abilities can be used without setting them as abilities. No. GF left KO'd too long, perished, and cannot be revived. No. One sharp spike revived. No. Defeating the enemy who caused the status change returns it. No. Enemies change attack patterns as you level up. Yes. When poisoned, every action you take damage as you. Yes. Thank you for the 50 bits, Pliskin. Appreciate it. Use the magic Confuse to inflict Confuse status. Wow. A potion restores 100 HP. Yes? No? No. How much does a potion restore? Apparently not 100. Quistis' weapon... Oh, you know what? I think it's 200. Quistis' weapon is a magic sword. No. ATB stands for Ability Tone Black. No. You are more susceptible to fire under zombie. No? You can refine one tent from one healing water by using the menu ability tool. No. XP are divided equally among the characters participating in a battle. No. Blind sucks out an enemy's brain. What? What kind of question is this? Blind sucks out an enemy's brain to prevent him from attacking. Gonna have to go with a hard no on that one. Nothing removes sleep. If you get put under sleep, you're asleep forever. GF can regain HP while walking. Yes. The draw command must be set in order to use a draw point. Yes. Limit breaks always kill enemies. But no. Dark Prince can learn the ability treatment. Yes? You can junction more than one GF, yes. Adamantine is an item dropped by a level 10 Adamantoise, no. Yeah. You can rearrange the magic and items displayed during battle, yes. George can learn Doom right after becoming an ally, yes? No. Drain absorbs HP from enemies but can't be used to absorb from party members. No. Recovery magic damages undead monsters, yes. Debatable. Armadodo absorbs earth attacks. Yes? No. You can refine 20 curas from one healing water by using large magic. Yes. You receive XP after the battle is won even when KO'd. No. You can only draw a GF from an enemy or defeat a GF to make them yours. No. The maximum number of magic that can be drawn from an enemy in one turn is 9. No. Yes? Yes. You can't steal Sharp Spike from a Grand Mantis. I don't know. No. Press the touchpad to hide battle commands temporarily in battle. Yes. Magic and GF commands are the only commands disabled by silence. No. You can use scan on party members. Yes. If you set poison magic 100% to status defense junction, you don't receive damage from poisonous physical attacks. No. You just don't get poisoned. You gain XP for the damage you inflict on enemies even if you run away, yes. You can mug blue spikes from a Chimera, no. Who says Chimera? I've always said Chimera, and then I realized it was Chimera, and I still kind of say Chimera sometimes. I think it's okay to say it both ways, but I think Chimera is correct. GF abilities must be set to a party member for use. No. Not inactive ones. Or, passive ones. You can only draw once from any draw point. Does that mean, like, right away, or... This says no, so I guess no. GF Solid Snake can learn the card mod ability without using an item. Yes. When you fail to draw a number of times, you can't use the draw ability for a while now. When a GF is KO'd, its compatibility goes down with the junction party member. Yes? This says no. Huh. You can run from any enemy if you take enough time, no. You must have ammo to pull Dragon's Gunblade trigger, no. When you attack a fire monster, you always receive fire damage. What? No. You can draw some GF from enemies. Yes. In critical situations, Dragon can use Venzokuken more often, yes. Higher the hit stat, higher the accuracy of physical attacks, but if the enemy's evade is high, you may still miss, yes. Some items affect the compatibility value between GF and party members, yes. Undershell magic damage is reduced to 1/4 of its usual amount. Isn't it half? Yeah. There's a monster called Belhelmel. Yes. You can only use the attack command in battle if no GF are junctioned or command abilities aren't set. No, you can... Wait, what? It says yes. Oh, it's saying, like, that's the only command you can use. I thought it was saying, if you have a GF junctioned, you can't attack. Defeating enemies by physical attacks rather than magical attacks gives you more XP, no. Cover only protects a party member standing next to you. Yes. Pressing square continuously is the best way to use boost. It is the only way to use boost. This says no, though. Why is that no? Oh, because if you hit it continuously, you'll fail. That's a tricky one. Compatibility with GF increases as you summon them, yes. It's not possible for one member to hold all types of magic, yes. Tito Callan's Sandstorm is a wind attack. Apparently not. You can use Reflect to reflect magic that has already been reflected. No. Confuse doesn't make you attack yourself. No. You can refine Arctic Wind into Blizzard by using an ability. Yes? No. GF Random Thorn can learn the Speed bonus ability. No. Party members under silence can't use magic even in the menu. Yes. Echo Screen cures Petrified. No. When afflicting with silence while summoning GF, the summoning stops. Yes? On a roll, boys. I'm waiting for the last test to be, like, impossible. They do get harder and harder. Although I don't think we have to go all the way to 30 because we're already on level 10 or whatever. You can use limit breaks more often when your HP is low. Yes. When you junction with a GF who learned Elemental Defense Junction and Elemental Defense ×2, you can junction 3 magic to Elemental Defense slots. No? There's a command to remove GF without losing magic on the menu junction screen. No? There are enemies whose statuses don't change even if your status attack junction is set to 100%. Yes? Draw means drawing magic stocked by a monster. When it runs out of stock, no. Low-level bite bugs drop M-stone pieces. I don't know. Yes. G Mega Potion revives a KO. No. The game is over when all party members are afflicted with Death, Zombie, or Petrified. No. High Potion restores 1000 HP. Yes. Walk Gill is an ability to acquire Gill by walking on the field. No. I don't even think that ability exists. You can use limit breaks more frequently under Aura. Yes. G Potion, which restores GF's HP, can also be used in battle. No. The Med Data ability enables the use of 2 potions in 1 turn. No. Finishing blows come out more often if you time the trigger for Dragon's Rensokuken correctly. Yeah? No. Set the ability alert to avoid back attacks. Yes. Limit breaks activate 1 Berserk. No. You can use potions to cure a zombified. No. GF avatars attacks are holy attacks. Yes. T-Rex are sometimes drops dinosaur fangs. No. Under darkness you are blinded and may attack party members. No. Who subbed? Slick Eddie with the 9 months. Congrats, my man. Welcome back. Enjoy the brand new Double Buster Sword badge. Appreciate it, dude. Avatar is officially holy. You can't junction without GF, no matter how high your level. Yes? Reflect can turn away any magic. No. There are a total of 30 different statuses. No? No. There's no magic that cures zombie. Asuna cures zombie, right? When choosing a target in battle, press L1 to choose your target from a window. Yes? There is one ability that you can learn by yourself. What? What kind of question? What? No? No. After receiving magic damage, Wendigo lands to shoot pulse. What? What? What is this question? After receiving magic damage, Wendigo lands to shoot pulse ammo from its mouth. Did they mean to say learns? Wendigo learns to shoot pulse ammo from its mouth? HP is restored slowly in sleep? No. GF Chimp 195 cast Shell and Protect on all party members? No. Confused take precedence over Berserk when the 2 are cast simultaneously? I have no idea. No? No. Yeah, I don't know what that question was. I'm confused. Defense against death is determined by death percent stat. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Zombified party members take damage if they use Drain. No. Cockatrice bites can sometimes be poisonous. No. Invincible status returns to normal after battle. Yes. The Chimera has dragon, frog, goat, bird, and wild boar heads. No. No. Protect is not effective while vitality is 0. No. You float higher each time you cast float. That'd be amazing. You must run from X ATM. It is invincible. No. Why even say that? We can't, like, fight him again. Break turns an enemy's spirit to 0, so it has no effect on enemies with 0 spirit. No, that's not even close to what Break does. What? With weapons learned from Weapons Monthly, the junk shop tells you which items you need in gray. Yes? We're almost there. You don't encounter enemies while in a car? Yes. 1 Inferno Fang refines into 20 flares. Yes. A Gala is about 12 meters tall. What? I don't know. No. There are some non-elemental monsters that have no elemental attributes, yes. When your seed level goes up, your magic power and draw success rates go up. I wish. The damage you inflict on enemies doesn't change even if your HP is running low. Yes. High compatibility with GF assures a shorter summoning time. Yes. A caterpillar sometimes drops spiderwebs. Yes. Seeing strength plus 20% and strength plus 40% is setting strength 20% and strength 40% is more effective than setting strength 60% alone. No. GF Dark Prince's attack is physical damage plus confusion. No. Bombs sometimes self-detonate. Yes. Marlboros lurk in North Esther. Yes, I believe they do. Combat King is a magazine that introduces combat skills. Yes. You can draw a GF from Elveret on the communication tower. Why is that even a question? Wait. Who wrote these questions? At one time, one person that takes this test will have been on the communication tower at the same exact time that Elveret attacks and will be able to draw it. So now everyone has to answer that question on the test. Even if afflicted with stop while summoning a GF, summoning continues because the GF is not affected by stop. No. Defend protects you from all physical attacks, but magic attacks can still inflict damage. No, it doesn't protect you from them, it lowers the damage. Junction Life to raise defense against all elemental attributes. Yes? Yes. There's a library in Balam Garden. Yes. Mega Phoenix is an item that casts Phoenix down on all party members. Yes. You can refine 1 bomb spirit from 1 bomb card. No. I think we need 2 more. Someone needs to fire this teacher. Ifrit is a summon you find in a fire cave near our school. Yes, no. Maybe. This is test 22. Casting Protect over shell, cancels shell, leaving the part. No. You may drop Gil and items if your luck stat is low. No. To defend against fire attacks, Junction Ice Magic to Elemental... No. Junctioning Reflect to Status Defense raises your defense stat in 9 slots. Yes? Zombie and Pain or Sorcery Elemental Magic. No. There's an item called High Potion Plus that restores 3,000 HP. I think it's 2,000 actually. When your seed level goes up, shops give you a discount. I don't know. Yes? No. If you use the same elemental magic used in a GF's attack, your compatibility goes up. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. When new info is acquired, more explanations may be added to the help menu. Yes? A higher hit stat affects the success rate of draw. No. You can make Remedy Plus from Remedy. Yes. Hold down R1, R2 simultaneously to run from battle. No, it's L2, R2. The command ability Recover can revive party members from KO. Yes. No? No, it just does health. Wait. Yeah, just does health. The Sooner removes status changes and Dispel removes elemental changes. No. Under regen, HP is restored regularly even if you are afflicted with Stop. No. You can't use any limit breaks when cursed. Yes. Berserk raises attack power, but the only command to activate it is attack. Yes. There's an ability to make Remedy from Malboro Tentacles. Yes. Float expires after a certain time. Yes. Protect reduces physical damage by 1/2. Yes. I think I have to do one more, right? Because, like, A is the final one. Yo, Vandu, thank you so much for the 10 months, my man. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the crew, dude. Only 2 more months to that beautiful red badge. Alright, final quiz. Let's see some hype in the chat. The final quiz. Use Asuna to cure slow. Yes. Setting float to elemental defense junction raises defense against earth elemental attacks. Yes. The ATB runs even when a GF is appearing. No. Auto Reflect casts Reflect on you as long as you don't fall under KO. No, it casts it at the beginning. Signifies GF ability. No. Or yes. There are a limited number of abilities a GF can learn. Yes. Protect keeps reducing damage with each use. No. You get poison along with HP when using Drain against a poisoned target. No. The weapon can break after multiple battles. No. If you are silenced while you are afflicted with Confuse, you cannot use magic. If you're silenced, you can't use magic anyway. What are they talking about? Alright, there we are. Lionheart, ladies and gentlemen. That is an ugly platinum trophy. Ew. Come on, Square. What is that? That is ugly. Oh well, we got it. The Final Fantasy VIII Platinum Trophy is ours. We'll jump over to the Platinum list. Well, you know what? Let's do it now. Why not? It can be part of the Let's Play. We'll jump over to the Platinum list and chat it up. Talk about this Platinum. We gotta move over to our trophy quest, though. And change our total to 106. There we go. Pliskin, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, man. Appreciate it. Alright, and then we can do this. Alright, so this was our 106th Platinum Trophy. Move all these down one. This was on PS4. Okay. I hate that it doesn't copy my text. This was Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. This wasn't on our list, right? I forget. I'm pretty sure no one donated for Final Fantasy VIII. Oh yeah, we did. Fried Zombie donated for it. So we can... Where was it? I lost it. There it is. Can remove this. Plop Fried's name here. Move all this up. Alright, so, donated by Fried Zombie, but we ended up doing it for the Let's Play, anyways. Or the Let's Break, rather. And it was a full run on stream. And now we need to decide what numbers to give it. So first of all, difficulty. Well, you have to do... You have to do Omega Weapon. That's probably the hardest trophy. I would have to think. It's probably not the rarest. The rarest is probably the stupid 1000 battles. Or like top seed rank. No, that one's not bad. Yeah, 1000 battles is almost as rare as Omega Weapon. Or 1000 enemies. That's what I meant to say. I don't know. I was able to beat Omega Weapon on my casual playthrough without really preparing, but it's because I used the ultimate cheese. But I would have to think that most people would be able to beat Omega Weapon if they really want to. Like, Omega Weapon doesn't come across to me as like a super weapon that people would give up on if they really want to beat him. But I don't know. Final Fantasy VIII kind of takes some understanding of the game. If you got to Omega Weapon without knowing what you're doing, you would definitely struggle. I'm looking back on some of my other trophies. I gave Lightning Returns a 6, and I feel like the ultimate boss fights in that game were on Omega Weapon's level, so I think maybe a 6. I mean, there's some... You have to figure out all the side questy stuff, too. I'm stuck between 6 and 7, so I think I'm going to do 6.5. I know for some people it's definitely not going to be a 6.5, but I'll say 6.5. Okay, fun rating. Now, for those of you that don't follow the trophy quest, because I know a lot of people watching this might be watching it through the Let's Play and not through trophy quest. The fun rating is not based on how fun the game is. The fun rating is based on how fun the trophies are, how unique they are, how much they add to the game. Do you just automatically get the trophies doing what you would normally do, or does it add some kind of bonus challenge? Does it make the game more fun, or are you just going to play the game and you'll happen to get whatever trophies you happen to get, you know, and you just kind of automatically get them. This list is okay. It has a lot of the important stuff here, but there's a few problems with it. Problem number one, there's nothing extra. There's nothing here that you wouldn't just automatically do if you know what you're doing in the game. and you know what the side quests are. There's no fun trophy like beat the game in under 10 hours, beat the game without using strength junction. Like with Final Fantasy VIII, there's so many cool trophies you could come up with. So many awesome challenge trophies you could come up with. You could even make a trophy for getting Lionheart on Disc 1 just because that's such a meme that like everyone knows about. But that might be a little too far. But something like beat the game without junctioning X, or beat the game... I don't know. There's so many different things you could do with 8. So many challenges that people do. I mean, some people even do no junction, but I would see that as a bit hard for a trophy. I think a fun one would be you can't junction strength junction. You can do anything else, but you can't strengthen strength. That would be a cool way to like give you an interesting... Give like the casual player an interesting spin on the game where they'd have to use more magic, which isn't super good in this game. So it would cause you to kind of come up with some new strategies. So I think that would be a really cool trophy. If you wanted to go crazy, you could do something crazier, but that would be a fun one that wouldn't be frustrating for people to get. Unfortunately, they didn't do anything like that. It's just your stereotypical trophies. On top of that, there is one particular trophy that is incredibly annoying, which is the 1,000 kills. It only took us an hour, but this trophy sucks. There's no reason it should be here. It's not fun. It doesn't add anything to the experience. It's just dumb, and it shouldn't exist. So, because of that, I am going to give this a poor rating. Not terrible, but certainly not great. So I think I'm going to give it like a 3. Did it glitch? No, it did not. And our final time, that's going to be a little interesting to figure out, but I can get a general idea. If I look at this save, which is 27 hours and 31 minutes, and then I look at our original save, which was 46 hours 2 minutes. That would add up to 70 hours, 73 hours, 33 minutes. But we also branched off with this save and did some extra stuff. So we could round it out at about 78 hours, I'd say. And there we go. That's the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered Platinum Trophy. Now, we have one final piece of business before we wrap up this playthrough. Our very first Let's Break playthrough. And that is, I would like to try out Renoa's setup, because I'm curious as to what it's like. Was this before or after? I think it was after. Okay. Is there anything I need to know? Angel Wing prioritizes casting magic before stronger magic. That's why Ultima is fine to put on, because Meteor has a weaker base power. Plus, even if she casts Ultima, it's still Ultima. When Renoa casts magic with Angel Wing, it also doesn't consume magic from your stock, and she'll only cast offensive magic. So let's take everything off of everybody. Yeah, let's get rid of it. And she needs magic. Let's give her Zell's magic. And then we can see if there's anything she needs more of. Yeah, I'll take off like 2 just to give so they can like these items. Did I miss anything else here? Are you doing the CC card challenge? We already did that a long time ago. Unless there's like another challenge I don't know of. Good question, why don't... Excuse me. Why do you never just insert rows by right-clicking the row? Because it throws off the count on the left. Because I actually input like the numbers on the left. So if I move everything but the numbers, then the numbers stay in the right spot. How's it going, Dragoon? So HP should be Kiraga or Region. Strength doesn't matter. Vitality, Meltdown, Magic, Ultima, Spirit for Life. Speed triple. Hit percentage doesn't matter. Pain. Do I have pain? Okay, and then these shouldn't matter, right? And then abilities. I don't think these matter. Magic plus 60. Magic plus 40. Does that get her to max? Almost. Auto haste. And probably health. Sucks that I can't get her health higher. To drain her magic. Why do you still have water? I don't really need to get rid of, like, Protect, but... Well, yeah, I'll take the Sooner back. Sooner Protect is fine. Shell is fine. Frog is fine. Demi, no. Quake, no. Holy, no. Stop, no. haste. I don't think I need haste. Life I could keep. Float I could probably keep, but whatever. Daga, no. Zombie, no. Aura. I think I can keep. Break, no. That should be it. Did I get rid of my meteors? I think I did because I didn't realize it was not junction, but I still need it. Okay. Okay. So meteor or tornado needs to go. And in its place, we can put whatever, it doesn't really matter, but Protect gives you 1 evasion. You can do meteor. Okay. Now we need to choose 3 summons to take, or 2 summons to take off. Probably just these 2. That doesn't affect any other stuff. Good. Perfect. No. I can't switch from here. Actually worked out well, because now she's at low health. That song that plays at the end of the stream, why are the lyrics pick up the phone? I don't know, I didn't write it. This will probably be fine. How's it going, Ginger? Okay, let me think for a second. What am my turns gonna look like? The first turn is gonna be cast Aura on Renoa. So yeah, I guess I can for the heal. She's gonna have Aura anyways. Cast Aura on Renoa. Somebody needs to cast Doom Train. I guess that's it. So, I just need to give Doom Train to somebody. Good, that doesn't screw up anything either. Okay. Throw Throwing a hero might not be a terrible idea, but I can just throw a hero with whoever doesn't die first turn. What does Holy War do again? I don't remember. I just remember it's broken. Doc's codes. What the heck is that? Holy War is invincibility for the whole party? Holy cow. That's nutty. How do you get Holy Wars? I thought it was with Alexander. No, I haven't replaced the poster yet because we haven't finished Final Fantasy VIII yet. Oh, Gilgamesh. Ha! Well, this is, dumb. Slightly stupid. Alright, let's do the thing, I guess. Oh, I didn't give Mora yet. They should have. Somebody should have it. Squall has it. We're good. I have everything unlocked on this file, right? I hope so. I should. There's no real way to know until I get into the fight, so... Oh, darn. I was thinking that when I threw it, and then I was like, yeah, that's fine, we can just wait. Yeah, as soon as I did it, I was like, wait a second. Doesn't that make Aura not work? Just watch him do a bunch of crap that does nothing because this game's broken. Oh! Squall, no! Actually, everyone took damage, we didn't... Okay, wait, we are... I don't know why Christus is still Holy Ward, but... See what happens. Wait! Does it miss? It misses! Her own Angel Wing misses if she's under Holy War. Big dumb. That's pretty stupid. Don't kill Zoo Train. Yeah, that's pretty silly. Ah, we went kill. That went off right at the wrong time. Oh! Christus! You are alive. Oh yeah, Doom Train's dead. Soft. I can run away. Yeah, that was a big rip. Big rip on that attempt. Not the plan. Did not know that Angel Wing could miss. We now know. Shoutouts to you can run away from Emerald Weapon. Fight! Would have been safer if I used a Holy War right now, but I want to try to make sure Train got off. As long as he doesn't kill Zoo Train, we're fine. He might kill Zoo Train. She has Auto Shell. She'll be alright. Pain? We got a code red, boys. We got Pain and Meltdown going. Good lord, that Meltdown did a lot of damage. Hold on. Stop. Yeah, Pain and Meltdown both have to go. Not the time. Not the time. Stop. Stop. Okay. Meltdown goes. Pain goes. Vitality becomes... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Graga. Luck becomes probably Shell. This time for real, until we find out what we did wrong. Man, that's crazy how much damage Meltdown did, because she doesn't even have... Oh, she has 230. I mean, it's close to max. It's not max, but it's close. Oh, sorry. Thank you for pointing that out, Lazy Jesse. I appreciate it. I'm sleeping over here. Where is... there we go. You're the one person I don't want. Crud, Quistis might die. Couldn't get train off in time. Ooh, she lived. She fine. Good lord! That does so much damage. That time I just got really unlucky with his speed. He used level 5 death like half a second into the fight. Like he just spawned in with full ATB. Reminds me of Emerald Weapons sometimes can do the same thing. Where you can put the game on lowest battle speed and wait, and the second the fight starts, his ATB is full, so he just gets an attack. Because what ATB bar the enemies have is random when they spawn in. But sometimes you can get played. Yo, subs, thank you for the raid again. Appreciate it, man. I don't know about this game, but in Final Fantasy VII, yeah, it's random. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a hero onto Quistis. Just because she has nothing else to do with her turn. Okay. That time I got a little more lucky. God, Renoa looks mad, too. Look at her. She looks like she's about to assassinate somebody. I love her, like, battle stance. Alright, this is without Meltdown. Good lord. That's without Meltdown. Holy cow. I don't even know if we're gonna get there, dude. She is so fast. Zoo Train's gonna take forever to go off. I don't even know how to... I guess we'll just watch this. Yeah, actually, I might try Meltdown. Squall's got nothing else to do anyways. Alright, here we go. Yeah, like, it's not only the fact that she just constantly spams, but she's so fast. She's so fast and it goes off right when it gets to her turn. So she just gets so many turns before Omega can even do anything. Use Meteor, dang it. I want to see Meteor. Stop using Ultima. Use Meteor. Sudden train. By the way, train. Come later. Oh my god, I still have train noises going on. Oh, stupid Holy War came off. Holy War is so annoying because it goes off like right when he's attacking every time. Just do it again, I guess. Yeah, we're good. That still works. Stop using Ultima. Well, she refuses to use Meteor for some reason, so... Even though she started with it. I will say, this Ultima is doing insane amounts of damage, though, because it was doing 9,999 before Meltdown hit. So... Oh, there we go, finally! Alright, slow it down. Oh. Oh, the damage. He gone. Yeah, I mean... I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's as broken as Lionheart, just because there's a lot more setup and stuff, but man, is it not, like, fun to use, just because you get to sit there and watch Meteor Wing just do its thing, you know? Yeah, it's so satisfying, you just sit there and watch her just blow them up. And especially with Holy War, you can literally just sit there and watch. You don't have to do anything. And Lionheart's chance, whereas that would always work. So... It's crazy, though. I mean, looking back at how this worked out, I obliterated Omega without Lionheart or Meteor Renoa. Like, I just smacked him up and he died. Because being on low level just completely annihilates this game. So, with that, I think Let's Break Final Fantasy VIII has finally come to a close. Let's exit out of here because I don't want to listen to this song forever. In conclusion, I'm really glad I did this playthrough. And I now know so much more about Final Fantasy VIII than I did before. I mean, before we did this playthrough and my casual playthrough, I knew nothing about Final Fantasy VIII. I played it when I was a kid. I think I beat it. I don't even remember if I did or not. So I really knew nothing about high-level Final Fantasy VIII, how it's broken, how to break it, where everything is, you know. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get to your question. So, yeah, the trophies aren't updated yet because PSN's dumb. You have to, like, go into here, and then it'll say I have it. Actually, this thing is just broken. This thing. In my actual trophies, it says 100. PSN is a really good online experience, and I wish I paid more money for it because it's just so incredibly bug-free and amazing. But yeah, you know, I'm really glad that we did this playthrough because I went from not knowing anything about Final Fantasy VIII to knowing just about everything there is to know. So this was really, really fun and really rewarding. I feel like I know so much more about a game that I always kind of looked past before. My final thoughts about Final Fantasy VIII, it's a really broken and fun game. I have a lot more appreciation for the game. I always thought that it was like the dark horse of the series. You're either going to love it or hate it. But now that I've played through it again and really, really experienced all of it, I don't really feel that way anymore. I feel like more of it's got its own merits, and I think everyone can get something out of it. I think that anyone that says, like, Final Fantasy VIII is just bad, I don't know if you played enough of it, because I think there is something in there for everybody. If you think the game is horribly broken, then go ahead and break it, because it's a pretty fun game to break. If you think the story is garbage, you know, play through the whole thing, because I think there are parts that are good. You know, the story as a whole, I'm still not completely on board, and I really dislike a lot of the characters. Maybe not necessarily dislike them, but just don't think they're very good. But then there's parts that I really do enjoy. Some of the stuff they do with Squall, some of the stuff they do with Renoa, some of the stuff they do with the enemy, the antagonists. There's some good stuff there. And overall, I think the biggest thing I like about Final Fantasy VIII is the soundtrack. But the second best thing I like about Final Fantasy VIII is Squall's character, the thought behind it. Not the actual reality of him, but the thought, the idea of Squall's character is a really amazing one. I love how they created a character that's frustratingly real, you know? He reminds me of like that friend you have in high school that you really want to change, but you just can't. And you love him for the way he is, but you just know he's never going to change. And that's Squall, right? And like every other game you play, there's that character that's frustrating, but in the end, they either change, or they're not important, or they die. That's like the three things that happen to every frustrating character. But with Squall, it's like you're forced to be with him. Whether or not you hate him or not, you're forced to be with him. You're forced to listen to his story. You're forced to experience Squall and all of his Squallness. And so by the end of it, you feel like you've been put through this ringer of like constantly just having to deal with frustrating Squall. And at the end, you realize like it's okay that he didn't change, you know? Like, it's okay. He's his own character, and that's fine. So, there's something about Squall that I really like. There's parts of him that I hate, but there's parts of him that I really like. He is a very unique character that I've never really seen in any other game, where he just constantly frustrates you, but in the end, it feels like it was worth it to go on the journey. So, I like that a lot. The other characters blow. I have tried for 2 playthroughs to get some kind of enjoyment out of the characters, and I just can't. I don't like them at all. I really don't. I like them at face value. Like, Zell is funny at times, and Selphie is funny at times, but like, as characters, they just suck. They don't go anywhere. They don't change. There's nothing that I can appreciate about them. They're just there, and that's it. And it's like, pfft, they could have done so much, and they just don't. So I really didn't like any of the other characters. Renoa I almost liked, but she's just kind of annoying and then never changes, so I don't see any reason to like her. But yeah, as a whole, I did really enjoy Final Fantasy VIII, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, because I really thought it was going to be like, I'm going to play through Final Fantasy VIII, and it's just going to show me how much show me why I disliked it as a kid. It's not going to change my mind, but it really did. I really did enjoy Final Fantasy VIII. Now, the issue that I have with it, I think, the most, is that I don't know when I'm ever going to play Final Fantasy VIII again. The replayability does not feel good to me at all. And I know there's some people in the chat right now that have beaten Final Fantasy VIII multiple times, and I can see why, but for me, the game's replayability is really bad. A lot of it feels grindy. The drawing feels grindy. Some of the side quests feel really grindy. And there's nothing in the game that's speaking out to me to where I want to be like, oh, I want to do that again. It's more of like an accomplishment that I finished it, and now I cannot play it ever again. You know, like Zulov said, you have to find a reason to replay it. You have to install a mod or do a challenge run or something. Just playing Final Fantasy VIII again right now from the start sounds awful, and I would hate to do that. It would be very boring. Because it's just not enough there. It's like I would just do the same thing I did this playthrough. You know, I would get Lionheart early, I would get Ultima as quick as possible, and I would one-shot everything. There's nothing there left for me to be like, oh, I want to do it again. Do I want to collect all the cards again? No. Do I want to do the poo-poo side quest again? No. There's nothing there that's like, oh, I can't, I really want to try that again. So the replayability is pretty poor for me. And that's probably the biggest frustration I have with Final Fantasy VIII, is that now that I've done it, I'm probably done with it. But I would love to come back to it sometime and do a challenge run, do a mod, something of that nature. Maybe that will be in our future. A challenge run really does sound fun, because that's where a lot of people really sink a lot of time into Final Fantasy VIII. Removing a couple of the things that makes the game stupidly broken, I feel like brings a lot of new techniques you can use. There's so many magics in this game that I never used. I don't think I ever gave an enemy an ailment. Like, on accident, I poisoned something once. But I never specifically was like, I need to silence this thing because it has strong magic, or I need to blind this thing because it has strong physical attacks. No, you just smash into everything all the time. So removing junctions and removing a lot of stuff would actually cause me to use some of the stuff that I didn't use otherwise. So I think a challenge run would be fun. But overall, it was fun. I'm very glad I did it. I'm very glad I finally got to experience Final Fantasy VIII the way it's supposed to be experienced. The remaster itself, kind of poopy, but it got the job done. And playing Final Fantasy VIII on ×3 is pretty fun. So if you can look past all the stupid bugs and stuff. Plus, they patched a good amount of the bugs. Surprisingly, I never thought I'd see the day, but they actually patched a good amount of the bugs in the last patch. And I don't know if they're going to do more or not, but So I think the remaster is an okay purchase if you're looking to just fly through Final Fantasy VIII. But yeah, with that, Let's Break Final Fantasy VIII is over. I don't know when we'll do another Let's Break, and I don't know what game it'll be. But I do know what the next Friday series is going to be. It's going to be Scavenger Mod, which is the mod that me and Suna created together for Final Fantasy VII. It is an incredible mod. I did a beta test of the mod for Patreon because it was just a beta test, so we were still finishing up all the loose ends. So I did a full playthrough of the mod to test to make sure everything was working properly for Patreon, and that playthrough went incredibly. Like, the mod has above and beyond exceeded all my expectations of what I thought the mod would be. So I cannot wait to show everybody what it's about. I made it with the idea that it would either be way too easy or way too hard, and it ended up being this incredible balance throughout the game. Very difficult, but very doable throughout the entire game, and then finishing off with like an extremely difficult final dungeon. And I didn't plan any of that. It just happened. You know, it just the one code that we put in just made it all happen. So I cannot wait to show it off. I think we can start next week, but I have to ask Suna. He's been super busy, and it's also been Christmas and New Year's, so I haven't been bugging him to be like, hey, when is it done? Hey, when is it done? I didn't want to bug him during Christmas or anything. But I'm going to bug him this weekend and say, hey, is it done yet? Because I don't want to start it until it's ready to play. Because the idea behind this playthrough is I want anybody who wants to play Scavenger to play it while they're watching it. You know, either play through it and then watch it, or play through it and use the playthrough as like a walkthrough. So I don't want to start it until it's available and everyone can download it and everyone can play it. So if for some reason it's not done by next week, I'll figure out something to do in the meantime. But the plan is next Friday we'll start Scavenger Mod. I'll let you guys know if that's what happens. If that's the case, that's what you'll see next week on YouTube. And one final thing before we finish. The Final Fantasy VII Remake demo is supposed to be coming out sometime. We don't know. They haven't said yet, but we know it exists. People are speculating that it might come out on Monday. So if it does, you'll be seeing that as well. And maybe if the Scavenger Mod isn't done, that could be like the Friday series for a week, because it'll only take one day to do. You know. So just keep that. You might see that like randomly thrown in. But yeah, the plan is Scavenger Mod. After Scavenger Mod, I have no idea what we're going to be doing. If it's remake time, then we'll be doing remake. If it's not remake time, maybe we'll do a very quick playthrough of something. Maybe we'll do a shorter game, like Phantasy Star or something. I don't know. But we'll figure out something. But the next series will be Scavenger Mod. Thank you so much for watching the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered Let's Break. It was an absolute blast. Thank you all for your support and your love, and we'll see you in the next Let's Play. Be sure, if this is the first Let's Play you've watched, or you haven't watched all the Let's Plays Friday series that we have going on, be sure to go to FFVIII.com. I will write the text on the screen for you so it's super easy. FFVIIIproductions.com. If you want to see more of these, there is a page. Look, it's so blurry that you can't miss it. There's a page on FFVIIIproductions.com with all of our Let's Plays, all categorized. That's a word now. Categorized. It shows all the run times, all the episodes, how many episodes it is, how long the runtime is. You can check them all out there to choose which one you want to watch next if you're interested in that. Anyways, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next Let's Play. Peace out.